So every single afternoon, somewhere between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m., millions of people hit a wall. Their eyes get heavy, their brain feels foggy. You can barely hold a thought. Some of you reach for a coffee, some of you reach out for sugar, some of you just sit there and suffer through it. And most of you think the same thing: I am just tired, or I didn't sleep enough. Here is what your doctor may never have told you: that afternoon crash is not just tiredness. It is your body sending you a very specific warning signal, and if you keep ignoring it year after year, the consequences go far beyond just feeling sleepy. Stay with me, because in the next 10 minutes, I am going to show you exactly what is causing your afternoon crash, and more importantly, what you can do about it starting today. Your body runs on a fuel called glucose. Think of glucose like a petrol for a car. Every cell in your body, especially your brain, needs glucose to keep running. So when you eat at lunch, something very predictable happens. Your blood sugar rises, your body responds by releasing a hormone called insulin. Insulin's job is to push that sugar out of your body into the cells. That process sounds perfect, right? But here is where the problem begins. In many people, far more than we realize, that insulin response is too strong. It pushes the blood sugar down too fast, too low, and now your brain is running on almost no fuel, and your brain panics. That panic is what you feel as the afternoon crash. Three systems in your body are involved in this crash, and understanding them changes everything. First is your pancreas. This small gland behind your stomach is responsible for releasing insulin. If you are eating high carbohydrate or high sugar meals, your pancreas has to work overtime every day for years. It starts to overproduce insulin. That leads to that sudden drop in blood sugar. Then second is your brain. Your brain uses more glucose than any other organ in your body. It is the most fuel hungry organ you have. So when blood sugar drops, the brain is the first to suffer. You feel it as brain fog, slow thinking, irritability, and extreme fatigue. Then third is your adrenal glands. When your blood sugar crashes, your adrenal gland releases a stress hormone called cortisol to try to bring it back up. This is an emergency response, but when it happens every single day, your adrenal gland becomes exhausted too. Three organs all working against you every afternoon. Now, here is something even more interesting, and very few people know this. Your body has a built-in biological clock. It follows a cycle called circadian rhythm, and according to this internal clock, there is a natural dip in alertness that happens in all humans every day between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. This is not a modern problem. Our ancestors actually rested during this window. Many cultures still do. It is the science behind the afternoon siesta. So you already have a natural energy dip built into your biology. Now add a blood sugar crash on top of that, and you get the wall that most people hit every single afternoon. When this happens occasionally, it is a signal. When it happens every day, it becomes a pattern. And that pattern has a name in medicine: reactive hypoglycemia, or blood sugar instability. And in many people, it is an early sign that the body is struggling to regulate glucose properly. Left unchecked, this is one of the early warning stages before prediabetes and type 2 diabetes. I am not saying that everyone who crashes in the morning is diabetic. I am saying your body is talking to you, and it is worth listening. Now, I want to show you the real hidden cause, the one that most people completely miss. Most people blame their afternoon crash on not sleeping enough, or on a heavy lunch, or on getting older. But the number one hidden trigger is actually what you eat for breakfast. Yes, breakfast. Most people start their morning with a refined carbohydrate: white bread, cereal, toast, orange juice, pastries, instant oat loaded with sugar. This food causes a massive spike in blood sugar first thing in the morning. Your blood releases a flood of insulin to handle it. Blood sugar spikes and then crashes, and now you are already on blood sugar roller coaster before even you get to work. By the time you eat lunch on top of that, already unstable system, the afternoon crash is almost guaranteed. Here is the thing that surprises almost everyone I tell this to. The afternoon crash is rarely an afternoon problem. It almost always starts in the morning. Your blood sugar instability accumulates throughout the day. Every high carb meal adds to the chaos. Every sugary drink pushes you closer to the edge, and by 2 p.m., your body simply cannot keep up anymore. And here is what makes it even dangerous. When your blood sugar crashes and your adrenal gland releases cortisol to compensate, that cortisol spike also raises your blood pressure. It causes inflammations in your body and increases fat storage, especially around your belly. So a daily afternoon crash is not just making you sleepy, it also silently contributing to weight gain, inflammation, and cardiovascular stress. So why most people miss this? So most people reach for a coffee or a sweet snack when they crash, and it works. For about 45 minutes, the cycle repeats itself. So people spend years managing the symptoms instead of solving the actual problem. They keep the roller coaster going and their body keep paying the price. The good news, once you understand this cause, facing it is actually straightforward. And that is what I want to walk you through right now. So if this pattern continues, daily blood sugar crashes, daily insulin spikes, daily inflammations, here is what gradually happens in your body. Your insulin sensitivity decreases. This means your cells stop responding to insulin properly. This is the first stage of insulin resistance. Your energy levels become chronically low, not just in the afternoon, but throughout the whole day. You wake up tired, you go to bed tired, the joy of feeling energetic slowly fades. Your mental sharpness declines. Chronic blood sugar instability has been linked in research to increased brain fog, poor memory, and in long-term studies, a higher risk of cognitive decline. Your belly fat increases. So chronic cortisol is one of the most powerful drivers of visceral fat. The dangerous fat stored around your organs, your risk of prediabetes and type 2 diabetes increases. So blood sugar instability left unaddressed for years is one of the most consistent precursor for full metabolic disease. And none of this happens overnight. It is slow, gradual, and silent, which is exactly why so many people miss it until it is much harder to reverse. But here is the encouraging part, and I mean this genuinely. Blood sugar instability is one of the most reversible conditions in medicine. With the right daily habits, most people see a dramatic difference in their energy within 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes even faster. Here are three simple realistic changes that have the biggest impact. You do not need to carry everything at once. Start with one, make it a habit, then add the next. Fix your breakfast first. This is the single most powerful change you can make. Replace fine carbohydrate breakfast with a protein and fat-based breakfast. This stabilizes your blood sugar from the very first meal of the day and keeps it stable for hours. So what to eat in the morning? Eggs, either scrambled, boiled, or poached. And this is rich in protein and healthy fat. It's one of the best blood sugar stabilizing breakfast in the world. Then Greek yogurt, either plain or full fat with a handful of nuts or seeds, is excellent for gut health too. Then avocado with whole grain toast and egg. The healthy fat in avocado dramatically slow the absorption of any carbohydrate you eat. Now here are the things you should avoid in the morning: sugary cereals, white toast, fruit juices, pastries, or any low-fat processed breakfast food. These are blood sugar bombs. Walk after every meal. This is one of the most underrated health habits in existence, and it is completely free. A 10 to 15 minutes walk after eating, especially after lunch, causes your muscles to absorb glucose directly from the blood. Your muscles act like a sponge. They take up the sugar without needing insulin to do it. Research has consistently shown that a short post meal walk can reduce blood sugar spikes by 30 to 50%, and this is extraordinary. You do not need a gym, you do not need an equipment, just walk. Even around your home, even up and down your hallway, the movement is what matters. If you do nothing else from this video, do this. It will change your afternoons faster than almost anything else I can recommend. Then add these natural ingredients. There are specific natural foods and ingredients that are scientifically shown to help stabilize blood sugar throughout the day. Number 1. Ceylon cinnamon. Half a teaspoon in every morning drinks or oats. Shown in multiple studies to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes. Then number 2. Apple cider vinegar. 1 tablespoon diluted in a large glass of water taken before meals. This slows the digestion of carbohydrates and blunts the blood sugar spikes. Then magnesium-rich foods like dark leafy green pumpkin seed, dark chocolate. Magnesium deficiency is extremely common and is directly linked to poor sugar regulation and afternoon fatigue. Then water. Dehydration is one of the most overlooked causes of the afternoon fatigue. Even mild dehydration, as little as 1 to 2%, significantly reduces brain function and energy levels. So drink water consistently throughout the day, not just when you are thirsty. Then fiber at lunch. Adding vegetable, legumes, or whole grain to your lunch dramatically slow digestion of everything else you eat. This keeps your blood sugar rising slowly and steadily instead of spiking and crashing. So let me bring this all together for you. Your afternoon energy crash is not weakness, it's not age, it's not laziness. It's your body responding to blood sugar instability, driven largely by what you eat, when you eat, and how active you are after meals. The good news is this: you have control over all of these things. Start with breakfast, change what you eat in the first meal of the day, and your entire day starts to shift. Then add a little short walk after lunch. Stay hydrated. Bring in a little cinnamon or apple cider vinegar. These are simple, affordable, practical habits and they work. I've seen patients transform from their energy, their weight, and their overall sense of well being by just fixing this one pattern. And I believe you can too. If you found this helpful, please share this video with someone you care about, someone who complains about being tired every afternoon, someone who reaches for the coffee or sweets just to get through the day. They need to hear this. And if you like more simple science-backed health education like this, you are welcome to subscribe to this channel. We break down complex health topics into simple, honest information that you can actually use. Because your health is worth understanding and you deserve to feel energetic, clear-headed, and well every single day. And I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.